Welcome back. It's Kovacs Report, and it's time for a little guilty pleasure of mine, which is the new Gwenpool series. I loved issue 1. It was so much fun that I couldn't wait for issue 2. Now, I'm going to go through this book page by page, so spoilers will be happening a lot. I'm going to give you my thoughts. Before that happens, hit subscribe, give us a like if you like the video. It absolutely helps the channel more than you can imagine, and I'd really, really appreciate it. So quick catch up. Issue 1, Gwen Stacy's back. She's back as Gwenpool. She is a Weapon X trained, very Weapon X trained operative, handled by the architect, and she's been sent out to kill some Deathlocks as part of a beta test. Now, while that was happening, she bumped into Spidey. All hell broke loose. They just had a fight with Fin Fang Foom. Hawkeye's there. Kate Bishop Hawkeye's there. The original Gwenpool is there. Jeff the Shark's there. The whole gang's assembled. Anyway, Peter's been shot. Bang! He's in no condition to fight at all, and he's very confused. You know, his original love, the one he feels so responsible about, she's back. But do we know how she got back? We don't know. Is she the real Gwen Stacy? We don't know. No one knows anything yet, which is part of the fun. Now, this book is very self-referential, as you know. Gwenpool herself is fourth wall breaking. She's aware that she's in a comic, and this whole book just taking the mickey out of retcons. That's what makes it fun. It just pokes fun at the whole idea of comics, and I love it. And this is where we are now. Gwen Stacy, we don't know which one she is, where she comes from. Is she a clone? There's a little standoff between her and the rest of the team. And he's like, who are you? Who are you? She's like, you know who I am. You're the woman. I'm the woman you killed. And that just cut me to the bone, because I know how hard that would affect Peter, with Peter being my favorite character, good old Spider-Man. It was just, this whole first part really gut punches you. He's like, well, you can't be the real Gwen. And of course, fight ensues. There's some amazing fight scenes here. She catches an arrow. She uses it against Spidey. I absolutely love it. And of course, all the jokes that are going in and out of this, in my opinion, were actually really funny. There's a lot of other writers that could learn a lesson or two from this comic book about humour. So Cavan Scott and Stefano Nesi are the creative team. I should have mentioned that early, and they did a fantastic job. It's beautiful to look at. It's great to read. The fight scenes are dynamic. Anyway, back to those fight scenes. So they try everything, but before anything can happen, there's a huge explosion, and it sort of stuns them for a second, and they're thinking, like, what's going on? While that's happening, Dark Gwen, let's say, Dark Gwen, she like masks back up, decides to pop off and do something while Kate's trying to help Spidey. And then we get this narrative over it from Gwenpool herself. And she's talking about comics, about the best things in comics and the worst thing in comics, you know. And it pokes fun at the retcon itself. And this goes through this little double-page spread where, you know, this is what you want in a comic. You want action. It always needs a world-ending event. Like, there's got to be explosions. There's got to be this. There's got to be that. And it's true. That's what makes comics great. And I love it because it's just poking fun at itself all the way through. Anyway. Oh, I'm so excited. It's hard to talk. Anyway, Gwen senses someone's watching. Now, I don't know who this character is. I should really look it up. They've got some X's on him, on his shoulders and his face. Maybe he's another Weapon X, or he's some... I just don't know who he is, because I've not read a lot of Deadpool, rather. I keep saying Deadpool, Gwenpool, before this, but he vanishes. And Spidey's back up and running because, you know, he just perseveres. He keeps on going, and he catches up with Dark Gwen, and it looks like she's about to murder an innocent because a riot's broken out. They're fed up. And I'll be honest with you, there is kind of a bit of there's a good panel. So they've been through a lot recently, the public. One near apocalypse after another. Vampires, zombie oats, Dr. Freaking Doom. And I guess they're also poking fun at was actually self-referential, like I say. They're also referencing what's going on with people today. I mean, look at the LA riots, right? Let's not get too much into that. But people are fed up. They're angry. So I imagine this would happen in the Marvel Universe, all that shit going on. I mean, come on. Every week there's something new, right? Anyway, he swoops down to try and save this member of the public. But what he doesn't realize is she was saving him, because there was someone about to kill him or her. And he's like, oh, okay, maybe there is something good about this Gwen. And she talks to him, and she breaks that hard shell for a second. You know, she goes, damn it, I should let you die for everything you did to me. So she blames him. And he's like, Gwen? Maybe it is the real Gwen. He goes, yeah, it's me. We need to get you to hospital. So there is some good in this character. There's a lot of good in this character, but maybe the Weapon X training and the thing that they pumped into her head that all these people are bad, maybe that's holding her back. I don't know. But anyway, Kate doesn't know what's going on. She's trying to do her thing. And then our Gwenpool turns up. And she, of course, thinks that this Dark Gwenpool's about to kill Spidey. And in her haste, Dark Gwen spins round and puts her sword straight through her. right? And I was like, what? But I thought, nah, this is just comics, right? She's back in a bit. She's going to be fine. She's going to get up. But this whole last panel has made me think maybe they might be temporarily killing our Gwen off. And I was getting sad. I already love this character after these 2 issues. Anyway, they have a scuffle. Dark Gwen, she runs off. That's not what she wanted to do. She's regretting it. There was an accident. Well, I mean, so it's a big accident, but she doesn't like it. And then we get this moment, and talking about retcons again, where it says maybe backstories aren't the worst thing about comics, because she says at the very beginning the backstories are the worst. She says, but maybe they're not. She goes, and neither are retcons, because retcons keep things fresh, exciting. No, the worst thing about comics, the thing that stings, is when your favorite character bites the bullet just like that out of the blue, because those are the deaths that no one comes back from, the deaths that haunt us forever, the death that hurts. I tell you what, it hurt. I actually genuinely hurt. I was like, no, it can't be happening. And that's it. Issue 2. It was amazing. I absolutely love it. I did not think I would get past the first issue. I thought I wasn't going to like it, but I'm loving this because it's a breath of fresh air. Because there are so many bad comics out there. There's so much crap out there. And I like dark comics, you know? But this, it reminds me of being a kid, picking up a book, you know, at that little newsstand, going home and having my little, you know, bar of chocolate and soda pop, whatever, and just vanishing for 15 minutes into a book. And that's exactly what happened here. I thoroughly recommend it. I love it. I think what the team's doing with this is amazing. I'm very interested to see what happens. I'm on this for the long run. And I suggest if you like this type of book, I suggest you jump on board, because it is worth every single penny and every single moment you give it. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Hit subscribe, hit like, keep reading more comics, and I'll catch you in the next review.